Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new then welcome. As you can see, we have a fresh face because today we are reviewing the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I'm sorry if it's a little gloomy out, first of all, because it's not a sunny day today, but we're gonna work with it. I had this foundation since it dropped and I'm just now getting around to doing a review. Just look at this tube, look at this bottle. It's very travel friendly. Very travel friendly. Like, I'm loving this. It just says that massage well if needed, pump and squeeze tube simultaneously to release air. And it does have a new design, but it is the same color packaging as the soft matte longwear foundation. And I will post this link of this video that I did. I will put that in the description box. And I did like this at first. You guys know that. But as the months went by, it was too matte for my skin. I don't know if it's because it was winter, but I was not feeling it anymore. But yeah, like, I have normal to dry skin, but I more have normal skin. So I'm super excited that they came out with the Hydrating longwear foundation. Yeah, this might be it. This might be it. So I did get the same shade in 410. Same shade that I got. I'm like, if I was the shade, I should be this shade in the Hydrating foundation. They both do have 1.08 fluid ounces, so it's just the packaging is different. And I would choose this packaging over the soft matte foundation. And it does still have a pump. And I just think this is so travel friendly, much more convenient than the glass tube. But yeah, I think we all been waiting for this, Rihanna. I'm so happy you've done this. So I'm gonna just start off with my Milk Makeup Hydro primer. I did not get the Fenty primer because I don't really think I need it. I'm just gonna start off by patting this into my skin. I do like using a brush for my foundation, but for the sake of the video, I am going to treat it like the rest of my foundation reviews and do one side with the brush, one side with the sponge. Let's see how this is looking. Oh, so I did like 2 pumps. That is the shade. Ooh, super runny. I'm going to start by taking my Real Techniques Instant Pop, and I'm just going to place this. I think it smells like the other one. I remember having that little faint smell, but it's not like crazy. Let's see how it's looking. Which I think. So, look how it's looking. It's like looking very nice. I just love, I don't think I really like matte foundations anymore, so I really like how it's looking. It looks super hydrating. Super duper hydrating. It's not full coverage because I do still see this mark that I had here. A little bit of discoloration around my mouth area. It's the type of foundations that I like now, like hydrating, making me look alive. Let's do the same thing. 1, 2. Now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques sponge. And I'm pretty sure this one is gonna look more like skin-like finish because the sponge does tend to just make it more sheer. So what side do you guys like? What do you think? Comment down below, let me know. I am gonna go in with the brush a little bit over here because that sponge really thinned it out for me, and I don't like that. It's not full coverage foundation, so I just need a little bit more coverage. around the mouth. And on my blemishes. I think it's looking pretty good though. Very hydrating. Like, it doesn't look oily. I'm just looking like very dewy. And I'm not mad at it. Let me finish the rest of my face and we're gonna see how we're liking it. I'm gonna go in with my Fawn concealer. I'm gonna take my NARS caramel, place that on top. It's blending in really nice with my contour. I actually think this foundation is looking really, really nice on camera. So I picked this up from Sephora and they didn't even have, you know how they have like the shades out and then they're like, yeah, like, you know, the ones that's not there, we don't have it in yet. So they didn't have my shade out in the tester. But I looked in the back and I see my shade and I was like, do you have a tester in this? And she was like, oh, like the girl was really nice, don't get me wrong, but she was like, oh, like we don't have the shade out. And I was like, the shade's right there. She's like, oh my God, like we didn't put the tester out. So look, always make sure you look, even if you don't see a shade in the tester, like you know how they have it out, you can test your shade. Make sure you look like in the back where the rest of the foundations were or are, because my shade was there. I'd have been so mad. Like I drove there and they wouldn't have had it. But I know they had my matte foundation, so I'm like, they have to have the hydrating foundation in store on the first day. I'm so happy I looked, because if I wouldn't have looked in the back, I would have walked out sad. I'm going to lightly set my face with my Micro Smooth primer. From powder. Powder. Cannot talk today. And I'm gonna sweep that Sacha Buttercup away with this powder as well. Now taking my Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty bronzer, I'm going to bronze up the face. I don't want a sharp nose contour today, so I'm just lightly placing that on over there. I'm gonna spray my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'm gonna take my bronzer and again, and this E27 brush just to give some color into this eye. Now I'm gonna take my blush. My highlighter, I'm taking my Maybelline Master Chrome. Switch it up today. So I'm just taking my Jordana pencil. I literally only have to put it on, just rub my lips together, and then I'm putting it on my Tarte Birthday Suit lip paint, I believe. And I'm just gonna put on some clear gloss. I'm gonna give myself another spray. So this is how the foundation is looking. I think it turned out to be really, really great. Everything blended so nicely together, all the products that I used. I know I said the Pro Matte foundation was it when it came out, but no. This is it for me. I love looking awake. I love looking like fresh and alive. And this foundation has me looking like at first it looked a little bit too orange, but once I finished the rest of my face, everything came together, baby. And I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see more how this is looking on my skin and on my face. So I will check back in throughout the day and at the end of the day to show you guys how it is holding up. Hey guys, so I'm back in the house from running my errands, about like 5.5 hours. And as I'm looking in the mirror, everything still looks super nice. However, around my chin and my mouth area, it is breaking up a little bit. Separating a little bit, and I don't know if it's because, and it's separating more over here, and I don't know if it's because of my sponge that I use, or the primer. Like maybe if I put like a mattifying primer around my mouth and chin area, because I don't remember like leaning on my chin. Like I don't know what can happen over there. My smile lines, the foundation is like, you see your smile lines, it is like creasing a little bit there. So under my eyes it's creasing a little bit. And again, I don't know if it's, I didn't put a lot of powder on there, but I will be trying a different primer the next time I use this foundation. But it is super flawless. Like, it's lightweight, it doesn't feel cakey. After a while, when I started using my Fenty soft matte, it was feeling very drying and like just too tight. But this one is feeling very comfortable on the skin, so I'm not mad at it. The only thing that I will do next time, like I said, is just put a mattifying primer. And I got my nails done, so don't think this is like a different day. I got my nails done in between running my errands. Everything else looks pretty decent, and I will try it again. I will be using it again. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, my loves.